This is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video. And another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. Good morning, William Beaver. Frosty Longnose. The nose fell down. The nose from Frosty Longnose fell down, sadly. It's getting too sunny now, as you can see, and the snowmen can't handle it. Anyway, exciting video today. Big changes. All of this is all going to change. All of this is going to be turned into diamonds. No, we are making big changes around here, though. Something that I've been talking about for like literally years. I'm so slow at my home renovations. Anyway, first let's go and have some breakfast. Nom 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 nom. Very, very tasty. Let's go and grab Barnaby from his little loft up here. You can stand up and you can join me. I will deliver you to your friends at the doghouse shortly. But of course, first, before that, I want to go and add someone to my love garden because I want to say thank you to them for some reason whatsoever. And if perchance you are new here, basically this is a place where I shout people out. The only rule for getting in the love garden is that you don't get added if you ask to be added to the love garden. It's a, no volunteers to the love garden. And no, like, tricking saying, the person I am adding to the love garden is Otto for this absolutely adorable picture that they did of me here standing in front of it. Almost looks like was it like the Pixar ball in the background, but it's just so cute the way I'm holding my little paws up like that. I just love the style of it. So thank you so much for doing that for me and welcome to my love garden. Right then, let's go drop Barnaby off at the dot of my world. Some people don't like it, and some people do like it. So I think this is going to be so much better than it was before. I think there's no way anyone wouldn't like this. Anyway, Gregory Jr., you can stand up, you can join me. Barnaby, you can go and sit down there. And wow, oh no, are we good? You're not going to attack Fizzy, are you? Oh wait, there's all dogs here. Oh, this is Mattress Man. It hurt me. I didn't know if that was gonna set Gregory Jr. attacking you, and then Mattress Man was gonna attack Gregory Jr. Those things can end very badly, very quickly. So yeah, the part we are changing is a part that I've wanted to change for a very long time, and that is here. So something that I don't like about my house is this section here, this line where it's dirt on one side and my house on the other, but then there's parts of my house that are in there. Because originally, this part of the house was meant to be kind of like a cave, but then like I built this big giant like flat wall on the side here, and it kind of just merges into the mountain, and I've never liked that. So the plan is we're going to break away this and extend this and add a bit of a shape here, which will allow us to build a big new room on the inside and hopefully also decorate the outside and not make it so it looks like one giant mush. But first, I need to go and speak to a couple friends that I haven't spoken to in a very long time. Basically, because my lunar friends have their UFO here, and their tractor beam is going down here, and it's kind of in the way of what we're building. So I'm going to ask whether for just today, they wouldn't mind switching off their tractor beam, just so it's not going to be getting in the way while we're doing our building. And it's good to check in with them every now and then in these videos. And oh, I say that. I don't think they're even here. Oh, they are here. They are here. Oh, hello, Lunar friends. How have you been doing?
Yes, us are, cat.
Oh, good. Well, I hope you've been happy here.
So do us.
Fair enough. The reason I'm here is I was just wondering whether just for today, would you be able to turn off your tractor beam just because it's a little bit in the way of where we're building? But you can turn it straight back on afterwards.
Us could.
Oh, okay. Well, will you?
Us will.
Oh, right. Brilliant. Thank you. Right. Enjoy the rest of your day hanging out here in your UFO. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Right. Okay. So hopefully they're gonna. Oh no! Ow! I missed the tractor beam. Oh, I wouldn't go up. Not a good time to go up. No, Mattress Man. No. They're gonna turn off the tractor beam. Oh no. Oh wait, is he gonna drown? Have you got food for him? Oh no, this is not good. Oh, he teleported. Okay, good. Get him well away from it. Oh, that timing was ridiculous. Look, they just turned it off. They literally just turned it off in time. That was crazily close. So yeah, what we're going to do is, look, we're going to break away this stairs here. We're also going to change around a bunch of these parts. Oh, there's a little bit underneath there. We're going to change a lot of these paths because at the moment, I have all of the paths in this area I just made out of oak. And that's fine, but there's a lot of oak in this area. So I'm going to carry on the pattern. I've actually done it a little bit over here already. As you can see, I've kind of changed this pattern going around down there like that. So I'm going to break away all of this. I'm going to carry on that pattern down here. And then this whole corner we're going to completely break away and do it so it goes right to the edge. And then we're going to kind of add like a bit of a point on the front of the building. And it's going to still kind of merge with the mountain that we have up there. But we're going to kind of have a bit more of a separation. It's going to be a thinner point. And then we're going to add some, I always forget what it's called. I think it's called like cobbled deep slate, I believe. I got some in a barrel down here. Yeah, cobbled deep slate we're going to have instead of the oak, which is on that pathway leading up there. So that's the plan. So helpers, could you give me a hand? Basically, we need to dig away. And, oh, yeah, I got a really good shovel, so it's actually going to make this quite easy. If you help me dig away all of this corner here, right down to the bottom, and then we can go and start filling in, like, the rest of this wall here. And then I'll start digging away at least just the front section here. Because we've got to be careful because, as you can see, there's a bunch of rooms on the inside. So I didn't have like a huge amount of freedom for like the thing that I've designed. Just because there's obviously there's the bathroom, there's the inspiration room, the library. Then also, if you remember that I've got like I probably shouldn't say it. I guess it's not very secret, but I got a secret passage behind my fireplace, which leads to my special storage room where I keep all of my diamonds and gold and stuff. And then that's got a bunch of redstone, and I didn't want to disturb any of that old stuff, so I'm going to leave all of that as it was and kind of build the rest of the stuff around it. But I think I've designed quite a cool room that's going to go like in its place in that area. But I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, basically because I want you to like, because I could describe it and I don't think it would sound that good, and I want you to see it for when we eventually finally get around to doing it. But yeah, that's going to be in the next episode. I want to leave you in a little bit of a suspense and surprise. So yeah, once this is all dug, oh, Mattress Man, what are you flying now? I think Mattress Man got a taste of flying going up the tractor beam, and he's like, I like flying, I'm going to do that again. It's just a floating dog. Yeah, once all of this is, oh God, you're doing that so quick, helpers. My helpers are so good. Yeah, once that's all dug away, if we start digging away at the top here, sadly, we are going to have to get rid of the snowman, but if we dig like all the way down here as well, and just basically as much of this ground down here as we can, just so we can have room to build the design that I want to end up doing. And that's why we needed to turn off the tractor beam, just so we'd have room to do that. So yeah, while my helpers keep digging all of this away, I might go and start building some of the wall, basically to carry on the design. So I did throw around in my head the idea of like using some different materials and stuff, but the problem is it's so dominant with just oak and sandstone, which I do still like. I do just wish there was some more variety, but I kind of tried out a few different materials, and it just kind of clashed because it's all this same thing. It's kind of like that building there where like I've got my crafting tables and stuff. Like, it looks fine by itself, but it just doesn't really fit in with the rest of the house. And that's just a side effect of as I built all, oh, there's a little, oh, here we go. Here's some of the reds. All right, you got to be careful because I can see a little bit of the redstone for this stuff down there, and we don't want to break any of that away. Yeah, especially just a side effect of like, this is basically the first thing I built in Minecraft. You know, like, I obviously, the first time I played Minecraft was when I started my lovely world. Like, I didn't ever play Minecraft before then. So I was just going in completely fresh, had no idea what I was doing. So a lot of these designs, you know, were done from the very, very early days. And there's some stuff that I just can't change. Like, I'm not going to change the outside of my house or anything. Like, don't panic about that. But, you know, it's just kind of as a side effect of kind of the fact that it was one of the first things I built. I wasn't very good at kind of planning ahead and didn't have much imagination. Also, there wasn't that many blocks in the game at the time, to be fair as well, just because this was early days of Minecraft. Like, the only stone was just like cobblestone and stuff. So, you know, it wasn't like I was overwhelmed with options either. Like, they didn't even have like stone bricks yet. You can imagine a thing. Anyway, so this wall needs to go 16 blocks along. So let's just see how far we got. I guess I can build in this line as we go. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to fall down a hole here, aren't I? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, is it? Wait. I did it right anyway. It was exactly 60. I didn't even need to count. I'd already got it right. Too good already. So yeah, this is where it's going to go to here. And then, this is why I wanted them to dig in that way. We're going to start kind of going diagonally down in this direction. And then this is going to end up going to a point here. Oh! What's that? What's that? Guys, I found some magic. I've just found some. Look, there's magic. Oh wait, is this just really glowy lapis? This is lapis in this room. I've not seen it with the ray tracing on. It's just really like glowy lapis down here. Like, my helpers won't have ray tracing on, so they have no idea what I'm on about going, I found magic. But that was quite cool. Speaking of magic, I've got Mattress Man still just hovering up in the air down there. All right, let's throw down a few torches. So yeah, we're just going to be a little bit careful when breaking away there. And this is basically the reason why I could go 16 here, was it just about lines up so we don't end up breaking away any of this. So it's all, as I say, I'm kind of working with the limitations of what I had built before. Just to make sure this would all fit in. So this is going to get built up all the way up to the top here like this. And then we're just going to go and carry on the stripe pattern. So yeah, this is another long horizontal stripe here. This is actually kind of quite nostalgic for me, because I actually remember like the first time I was like building and designing this pattern. I've actually never been fully happy with it, because I don't really want to point it out because it's going to upset some people. But like, this pattern doesn't really work. There's patches where like with the horizontal stripes of the pattern, the vertical stripes of the pattern, it doesn't really line up, and like it just doesn't fit in like properly. And like with me now, if I'm doing a pattern like that, I'd make sure it properly fits in and it's all nice and symmetrical. But back then I was like, oh, I've built too much, I'm not going to change it now, and I just left it as it was. So maybe this could be an opportunity to kind of fix some of these patterns as well, if I can, because obviously we're doing this all on this side here, but we are going to be doing all of the same on the other side as well. So right, this is where we start doing our stripe. So it'd be easier if I put the sandstone. God, I'm so stupid. I went to move across on the menu, but I just walked off instead because I went up the menu. Oh yeah, it'd be easy to have the sandstone and the planks right next to each other. And I can't believe how fast the helpers are destroying this mountain. It's going to make this so much easier to get all of this done. Oh yeah, actually, I know I keep getting distracted, but that's that's nothing unusual. This is going to be like a deck, kind of. So one of the things I noticed, and it wasn't intentional when I designed this, but I probably should have lied and told you it was intentional, and you're going to think I'm a genius. But it kind of makes this section of my house look a little bit like a steamboat. And that is because the way it points in at the front there, and then this chimney we're going to extend up a little bit higher as well. Basically, it makes this whole thing just look like a giant steamboat. And it's no, as I say, it wasn't intentional, but it ends up looking quite cool. So there's going to be a deck here, and then here, there's going to be a giant window looking down into this awesome new room that I'm going to be building very soon. So yeah, that's kind of an overview of what we're working towards. The reason behind all of the destruction you can see at the moment. There is a method to my madness. Anyway, let's carry on these stripes. So I think they go by 3. So I might as well just do all of these in a row. I've got a bunch of stairs, which are from the steps down there, which I don't need anymore. Oh, that's not right. This is meant to be sandstone. 1, 2, 3, and then these all the way along here. So yeah, we don't need to go actually all the way up to the top here, because the other thing I wanted to avoid was making this making the building into like a giant big block, just because that was another bad habit of old Stampy, was I made every one of my buildings just a big giant box. Because hey, I'm building out of blocks, what other options do you have? So another thing that I wanted to try and remedy was try and change the shape. So we're only going to go up to the height of that deck. So the clubhouse is still going to be the tallest part of this area, and this is all just going to be a little bit lower down, once again just to change the shape. And so the way I designed this, because normally when I'm designing things in my lovely world is I have a sketchbook world, which is basically like a big super flat world, and I'll go in and I'll design exactly what I want to build, and then I'll find a good place to build it in my lovely world, and then build it. So that's basically what I normally do. But for this, it's so specific to trying to fit it in with what we have here. I basically just made a copy of my lovely world and built all of this in that version of my lovely world. And then now I'm rebuilding it all again. So this is basically, I've done all of this work building this thing, and then I'm now having to do it all again now. So you can see it in the video. But the good thing is I've kind of learned what I liked and didn't like from the old version, and I always have the opportunity to kind of change and improvise and make things a bit different. What is this? This is like another little chimney. Oh, so this is the bathroom there. there's the inspiration room down there. So you can kind of see how this is all linking up. So we have quite a big room. Basically, we can go from this being like the ceiling here all the way down to the tunnel, which leads down from my library there. And oh, look at this. This is quite cool. Now, this is like the top of the inspiration room down here. I got a bunch of note blocks, and these are the stalls in my clubhouse here, aren't they? Then I think underneath us here somewhere is this the oh no, this must be the bathroom. Where's that? There's a storeroom to the clubhouse as well, which is somewhere around here that we're going to have to avoid. It's so weird just seeing all of this broken away. And oh, what's up? Fizzy's found something. Oh, yeah, I know what this is. Who remembers this place? It's probably not a place many of you would like to remember. So this was part of Hit the Target's old castle. I know it's getting flooded. So this is part of Hit the Target's old castle. So yeah, this staircase would lead up to like the top up here. Yeah, this is back to the surface. So this is where we came down. And then, yeah, actually my lunar friends, they came down and saved me here, right? God, this was a long time ago. I'm kind of scared 'cause I can't remember if there were any traps down here. Does this just lead to the tree, doesn't it? I think there's like, this just leads into a tree. Oh, yeah, look, because there's a door there. I haven't seen this place in a while, but this is good. We can have a little bit of a archaeology session, and then we can go and block all of this off again, because it is a memory here, but it's not a particularly good memory. So, yeah, have no stresses or worries about smashing all of this stuff up. We can just go and, like, destroy all of that as much as we can. So, right then, so I can start building up these corners here to go up to the top, and then I might do a little bit of a start on this section here, because I think one of the biggest changes isn't like just this main stuff that we're building, is the changes to the paths. Just because, yeah, having all of these oak paths all over the place, it's just too much. It's just too much of the same material. We've got oak paths, we've got the oak building, we've got the oak fences, we've got the oak stairs. It's just all so much oak, because that was just one of the only few types of wood that we had at the time. And then changing it to the spruce and birch pattern, and then also doing that pattern as well for the fence post is honestly going to make such a big difference. So if you're stressing, wondering that this is looking a little bit too different, I think once you kind of see the finished result, you will, fingers crossed, most of you will be in an agreement with me that this is kind of an improvement. So this is all gonna, at the top here, there's gonna be in the very middle, it's going to link up, and I could kind of work out where that will be now. So this is where it's gonna come down here, and I just need to see for when does it start staircasing in. Oh, here seems to be the end, and this one seems to be staircased in there. Does that look like it lines up? I think so. I guess we'll see shortly. So that should go in there like that. That one shouldn't be there, but this should go like this, and this will hopefully link up. So we have like, I think it's a 2-block path in the middle here, where it's going to link up with everything else. Or maybe it's a bit wider than that. But yeah, this will basically be the front. Have I lined this up? So this should be the first one it goes in. Oh, yes. That's correct. Okay, yeah, that looks like it's lined up. So yeah, you can kind of see now it's kind of built like this. You can kind of see how this looks like it would be the deck of the boat. Then if you imagine that chimney going up higher, hopefully you can kind of see what I was talking about when I was saying it was going to be a bit of a steamboat. So tell you what, I'm going to build up the outside of this area a little bit more. I don't want to fill this all in yet. One, because it doesn't need to all be filled in, because as I say, there is going to be a big window. Also, I don't want to block off all of the light for my helpers down there, and this just becomes like a giant googly infested zone by the end of the episode, because that wouldn't be very helpful. But yeah, what I can do is I can break away this, and you know what? I have been so unbelievably lucky, because I've got all of my different paths around the place where I've got my checkered pattern, but they all just happened to be on like the right grid. So I got this path here, and this like trail of this pattern going down here just happens to perfectly link up with the path that I was building all the way down there, which was just absolutely incredibly lucky. And once again, I wish I could say that I'd planned this all from the beginning and this was the way it was meant to be, but that would be a bit of a porky. That would be me lying a little bit. So yeah, I just got very lucky, because once again, I do try and get my my patterns as exact as I can now, and that would have been Yeah, that would have been a big lie if I said that I had planned that from the very beginning. So yeah, I know I'm not going to get all of this done today. Like I knew we wouldn't get the whole outside of this building done just because it's such like a huge project. Like if we were just building it, I think we absolutely could do. But the fact that we got to like destroy even more than we're building, because we're destroying more than we're building, because the room is going to be, you know, a much bigger open room than we have at the moment. So yeah, I knew there's going to be no way to get it done. So yeah, this is going to carry on down here. Then even up here, we're going to carry on that same pattern. So tell you what, if I, these chests here are, whoa! These are just made to like dump stuff in, just because I knew we'd end up getting our inventories all filled up. And as you can see, there's a lot of stuff people have been thrown away in there. So yeah, let's go make a crafting table. And then I can go and make some stairs, and we can go and do the stair bit. I always like to, when I know we're not going to get a project finish, I always like to know that I can at least get enough done so you can get a pretty good understanding of what it is going to end up looking like once we're done. So the stairs should start. The stairs should start on this layer. So I need to break away these. Once again, we just carry on with the checkered pattern as it was. So let's at least just do this row. Oh, that wouldn't be very helpful to walk down. Just break your legs. Yeah, so let's just carry on this pattern down here like that. Then I can do the spruce ones on this side like that. And I think it just looks so much smarter. And then once, as I say, the fence posts will be done down there as well. I think this entire place is going to end up looking so much nicer than it does now. So, as I said, hopefully I have given you a good understanding of what it is that we're doing here. And you know what? You can actually kind of see pretty good already how it's going to look. So, yeah, I'm going to do a bunch of work in between episodes. I'm going to finish off the rest of these paths. I'm going to do all of this staircase up here. Make sure anything that isn't chiseled out down there does get chiseled out. But to be fair, it's looking pretty done already. I will then do the wall on this side as well, just so it kind of carries on with that pattern down there. And then, in the next episode, we will be able to go back inside my house. And for the first time in like, what? I don't know, like 6 years, 7 years, I'm going to be building a new room inside of my house. It's quite exciting, isn't it? So yeah, if you want to see that episode, it will be up very, very soon. But for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!